Oh yeah, I got the perfect song for the kids to sing. And all my people that's drug dealing just to get by, stack your money till it gets sky high. We weren't supposed to make it past 25. Jokes on you, we still alive. Throw your hands up in the sky and say we don't care what people say. If this is your first time hearing it.
Hey! Nah, but for real though, Gires in the Jungle, we back with the Dreadlock journey. You know what I mean? It's 2018 and I know I took a fat old break. I've been gone and I've been out in hiatus on this YouTube thing for quite a minute. But honestly, it was just due to some just life being boring and I just didn't have the effort and feel to do this. But now I do. Today's a good day. It's January 14th. We about to be headed to the TrippieReddShow in Orange County tonight with my boys and stuff like that. I'm about to drop the Rambling Rowgh show episode tonight, so stay tuned with me. Follow my Instagram. That is Gires in the Jungle. It's Gires in the Jungle. This is the Dreadlock journey. Let's get to it. Peep the dreads. So the dreads is a little longer now, man. We're not quite at the point that we could like shake everything moves, but right now we've got some movement, we've got some velocity, we've got some motion, but it's not quite where we want it yet. Right now I'm about almost a year since I actually grew my hair. I cut it on January 16th, which is my birthday. Sorry for the shitty bathroom audio. Hold on, let me try to get a good sight in the mirror. Remember, these are some freeform dreads. It's your boy Gires in the Jungle. No additives, no extra twists. I did this all myself. And added water. The only thing that I've added, and I have to be honest about this. Now, I know I actually was very much reluctant against adding this to my hair. At first I didn't, because this is actually my second stint into growing dreadlocks. And so, the first one, I really wanted to go for some very, very natural locks. You know, I really didn't want it to be, you know, so processed feeling and all of that. I didn't want to be in the salon. I just wanted to go for some very natural locks. So I did no chemicals at all. The only thing I would ever put in my hair is like a tad bit of soap just for the smell of it, maybe. You know, just so I could just clear that. And just rubbing the tips and the outside and, you know, just my scalp whenever it got like, you know, just sweaty or whatever. But besides that, nothing. But, you know, my hair was a little bit more coarse. And to be honest, it was just a little too extra. I think it was just a little too much. I was doing a little too much. You know, like a little bit of chemicals in your hair, it's not the end of the world. I was once told a long time ago that if you put, as a black man at least, so disclaimer, if you put you know, a lot of chemicals in your head and you know, you do that a lot and you condition your hair a lot, it'll actually make your hair very, you know, thin and weak and actually fall out, and by your 30s you'll actually be bald. That's what my barber told me back when I was a kid. So I don't know, I mean, I totally ditched it, but this time some head and shoulders. Some head and shoulders. You know, I mean, sometimes the scalp gets dry. Sometimes the scalp gets dry. And sometimes you've been smoking and you need to go to work. Your hair smells like weed. I mean, it's gonna track all of that. If you watching this right now and you got dreadlocks like me, it's gonna track all of that. If you smoke bud, it's gonna track all of that. And if you smoke cigarettes, I mean, that's just, you know, like nobody wants to. That's foul. You know, nobody wants to smell you. Nobody wants to smell it. You know, but that's just me. Anyway, locked up. It's before the TrippieReddShow. This nigga's fucking just chilling. This nigga playing video games. This nigga high as fuck. Getting hot all goddamn day. We're gonna be ready, zooted and booted for the show. Anything to say to the people watching Dreadlock Journey? Nigel. I'm doing to prepare for this show is play PUBG. It's taking my life. Hey, bro, all I got to say is this. A year ago, I was saying that Trippie Redd looked like a goddamn goblin. A fucking ugly ass, like really disgusting, just human being, but or disgusting looking. But this year I'm on the way to a show. So shit changes. Like you level up. Remember that? Oh shit. Oh shit, let me show y'all the fit for the show. Hold up. Anyway, fit for the show. But no, but seriously though. Where's the light at? Thank you. Fit for the show. We got the Tyson jacket. We got the Lucky shirt. This is how we headed to the Trippie Redd concert, bruh. High as a kite. It's at 4:12. We ain't telling them that. And
nah, but that's been before, bro. Even when she was still Rialto, bro, she was still kind of cool.
Rialto?
She was alright. Yeah, pimples and shit too.
fitted. This nigga fitted. This nigga ready for the show. Be hard for no goddamn reason. Daryl! What? You recording me? How you gonna do me like that, bro?
Yeah, man. Parked
away from the venues so that you avoid all the bullshit fucking fees. You know, like parking anywhere, and also just so that like safe. Good luck, Jenny. We're waiting at the stop, and I thought I'd just like tell the story about how I had to drive here, very briefly for the vlog. It's actually really sad. I might even touch on it on the Rowgh show, but basically, a homie of all of ours called dibs on driving, and then, well, not all of ours, I mean most of ours, but a homie of ours, he basically calls dibs on driving, and then homie's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, but then he tells my brother that it's actually gonna be $10 to actually, like, that everybody has to pay. So that's like 3 or 4 heads, $10 each. I was like, what the fuck? So basically I hit him up, and then I'm like, okay, yo, so how much do you need? And he says $10, and I'm like, yo, LMAO, like, cause we're texting or whatever. I said literally LMAO, and then niggas literally like, oh yeah, bro, if we drive over here, bro, then it's gonna be like this and that. It's gonna take my whole tank to get over there. So we live in a city called, you know, Rialto in the Inland Empire. Shout out our town, and like right now we're in the OC, right, Orange County, and not the OC, just an OC, but yeah, we're basically here, and it's only about 2 hours away. My Camry just took us here, and it didn't even take a fucking quarter of my tank. So, I mean, to me, $10 was just wild, but he basically talked me into it after, you know, he threatened to basically drive, or like have everybody else drive. And at that point, my car was kind of fucked up. My car was kind of fucked up, and I didn't want to drive, so I was like, fuck it, you drive. That's what I told him. So the nigga was like, all right, I'll drive. I was like, cool. So it ended, and then he texted me out of nowhere and was like, hey man, when you laughed at me, you know, that actually hurt my feelings, and you know, all this shit. And I was like, and well, long story short, I ended up just cutting the ties and having to drive us. But I just tell that story just to say, like, you gotta be able to cut people off, man. You gotta be able to just see the people that are just not there for you at all. Gotta see the people that are. Hey.
Let's get to some tracking. Smith and Wesson made my nerves so compassionate. On the beat, I was trying to be the case, but I ain't be the case, bitch, I did the race. Beat it up, run, let shorty face. He
Man, it's all about this jacket. After a ridiculous encounter in the Del Taco drive-thru, we're in the Del Taco drive-thru, and we're back. That me and boring, sitting by myself with my digs all morning. Passive aggressive, but my mind is always restless. Got ideas, but I never bring them up to surface. Drowning in my thought, but no bitches round my person. I never thought I'd see the day that life is less than perfect. Looking at my brothers, the faces fucking hurt me, cause they know